a lot of times,
I'm gonna sell it off the top of my head, but there's like so many players I can't. I'd have to really look at the frag.
Do you think we're gonna get a new J-Mook this year? You know what I'm saying? Like none of us saw J-Mook coming, getting like second last year.
I don't think so, but you know, I didn't think that last time. So
yeah.
I mean, okay, J-Mook. I knew J-Mook was nice because I commentated him beat Ginger. And he kind of just like smoked me. This was like, sorry, Ginger, it happened, bro. Relax. You know? But yeah, he like kind of just went off, and I'm like, oh damn, you know. I'm thinking, damn, this dude's pretty good. He just like easily got cracked like top 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
Just, you know. Every online tournament he was in, he would just do like top 5 or whatever. So I wasn't like too shocked. I was shocked he beat Plup, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Once he beat Plup, I'm like, okay, he could just
Plup that you don't accidentally beat. You know what I'm saying? There ain't a like an upset on Plup where the person didn't turn into like one of the best. Like Zane upset Plup a long time ago. I don't know if you remember that. It was at Big House.
Yeah, I remember.
And we were like, what? Zane beat Plup?
Right.
Like whoever beats Plup, they're somebody. Like he doesn't mess around.
Yeah, let's get it, baby.
Oh wait, yeah, you did too. You did too. I remember. Yeah, HTC. I remember.
When I think about it, I'm the only one. That shit didn't pan out. But
no.
Hey, I relieved myself of TO. I stopped competing to host events. That's my excuse.
Yeah. You stepped away.
I did step away. I fell back in my heyday, bro. Hey, I still be going in on a rank though. I be cooking a little couple players. So speaking of players, Cubs and Dr. Grin. I know Dr. Grin, NorCal player.
Yep.
Out in Sacramento region, super cool guy.
Yeah,
always really
I like Dr. Grin a lot. You know when I met him?
I'm shocked because I feel like you don't. Outside of like the Dewan group, I feel like you don't really know NorCal like that.
Well, I'll meet who I meet, right? But I got the homies out here, so I hang out with them. But one time, Dr. Grin, the first time I met him, he came up and he goes, "Oh, hugs," and then he made some like old joke, like right away. And then I looked at him. And I go, all right. I put my hands up. I'm like, okay. And then I sat down. And then he like looks at his friend. He thinks in. And he's like, that was really stupid. And then he walks up. He's like, yo, I'm sorry. I don't know you. I shouldn't have just made fun of you. Can I buy you a beer later? I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then after that, like he's been cool in my book.
Yeah, shout outs to the accountability, bro. I respect that.
Yeah. Don't walk up to people with the memes you see online, like the negative memes, and expect them to be cool with it. You know, they don't know you.
It's because they think you
like you could call me old. Right?
Yeah, but I just feel like I don't even call you old.
Well, that's because you're nice and you don't really like.
I'm nice till I'm not.
Huh?
Shout out to John. I'm nice till I'm not.
Nice till you're not.
Nah, man. Dr. Grin's always been super homie, man. Used to always go to the local Gator games back in the day. Cubs, Arizona player.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a. that's tough. Kind of like a. I don't want to call him like a pupil to this person, but like him and CPU, they're both Arizona Pub players.
Okay.
Lab together, go for crazy rests. So Cubs is in that umbrella. Really good puff from Arizona. So.
I'm surprised CPU 0 didn't get ranked.
Top 100?
Yeah, because he was on everyone's list of
probably has some bad luck. Bro, you think that like you'll see some people and you're like, damn, this person's ranked that high, and then you look at their results and you're like,
impressive.
Yeah, so who knows, man. It's a cold game, you know. A lot of people probably expected to get ranked and didn't. That's how many good players there are. That 100 is not enough in the sense of like, you could be good and not get top 100.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's make a top 300. Let's get a panelist to rank 300 players.
That would saturate it, right? That would oversaturate, I guess. The list wouldn't be as good.
No, it'd get real ugly. Imagine ranking number 299. What do you do? How do you base that?
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh, I think that's already hectic with top 100. I couldn't imagine top 300. I think at that point we had to just go off pure elo. We probably should do, but who knows? I don't know how rankings and charts work.
I'm not a fan of elo for Melee.
Oh, where there's probably something wrong with it?
Because there's still bias you put in when you decide what tournaments are valuable.
What tournaments matter.
So you're still, and then all that needs to happen is top players don't show up, but somebody does, they win it, and it's this predetermined, like, this is important. And, like, I feel like you need the human element to decide where people end up. And then there is bias in that, but then that's why we have, like, 30 panelists from different regions, from different backgrounds, to kind of balance that out. I just don't think Melee is for the ELO system. And, like, when people have done the systems, you end up with, like, I don't know, Zane at number 7, and you're like, this is weird.
I think the only way ELO would work is if every like Melee player could afford to
go to like
be like a pro Melee player, then ELO would make more sense. But like, because like we're just broke.
Yeah, and we have
like,
to be very selective with our events.
Yeah. So, especially since they're all spread out across like North America. You know, people kind of got to pick and choose what events they go to.
Yeah.
So,
right now, Dr. Grin actually, keeping it together.
I know there's a player named Fence Turtle that's a player in Sacramento. I don't know if they play a lot, but at least last time I thought Dr. Grin was in Sacramento. I could be wrong. Dr. Grin could just live somewhere else completely.
He's one of those guys. Yeah. He's like Dunk. He's a nomad.
Yeah, shout out to Dunk. I haven't seen Dunk.
He's here.
Oh,
this is the first time I've seen him at a tournament in a long time, yeah.
Hey, man, sometimes you just need to go ghost.
He shaved his head. And then he goes that he's going bald and that he's just got to let it go. And I looked at his head and it was still full of hair. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, have you ever seen when you're like driving down the road and you look at a field of corn and then you could just see the gaps through every single field of corn? It's like, that's my hair when it's long. Like, all right, I get it.
I respect it, bro. I respect it. He said, look, man, I'm not trying to get one of them fake hair transplants. I'm just, you know what? So nature calls, bro. Yeah, Cubs with the 2-0.
Nice. That's interesting because Grin was looking good, like bringing it together, but then that SD on the first
Puff,
set.
bro. I feel like Sheik Puff, you